best Christmas present ever. Seriously. Somebody just gave me this at work. One of my coworkers. Can you tell they know I like The Walking Dead? Yeah, pretty awesome. Daryl! He's sitting right here watching my video. Ugh, don't fall over. I went to this poster store because I was potentially looking for a new poster for that shit. And I didn't find one. I thought it would be really cool. And this is I'm probably the only person who will think this would be cool. But I saw this life-size Daryl cutout. And I seriously contemplated actually purchasing it. So we could do our videos together. I mean, I think it'd be kind of cool. Look at this too. Can you see it? Probably right when it focuses, I'm gonna pull it away. Okay, I'm pulling it away, even if you saw it. It's a Walking Dead pin with Daryl on it. I mean, come on. What's up guys, it's Meg, and it's that time of the week again for our weekly Walker Talk, helping ease your Walker withdrawals 1 week at a time. How's it going this week, guys? Hopefully your Walker withdrawals are not too bad this week. Today we're going to be talking about the Walking Dead Companion Series. Working title is Cobalt. I haven't really given much opinion on this so far, and I've had a couple people ask me what my thoughts are and the fact that there's potentially a character called Andrea in it. So I thought, hey, why not make that this week's video? And you guys can leave down in the comments below your thoughts on this potential companion series. We really don't know. We know that they're going to have a pilot, but we don't know if AMC is going to actually pick it up or not. So hopefully, crossing your fingers, it does go well. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we have the Walking Dead Companion Series, not to be confused with a spin-off. A spin-off would contain a character from the original series. So far we know that it is not going to be a spin-off. It is going to be a companion series, kind of like the NCIS, the original, and then the NCIS, what is it, like New Orleans, and NCIS Los Angeles, that kind of thing. So a companion series, not really with overlapping characters, although I think sometimes in those shows they kind of overlap a little bit. But it doesn't contain the main character isn't going to be a character straight from the original Walking Dead show. So it's not going to be a spin-off, it's going to be a companion series. The working title is Cobalt. I'm kind of interested to find out if they're going to keep that title. What does that mean? And also, is it going to be like The Walking Dead Cobalt or just straight Cobalt? I feel like Cobalt is like a really weird name for a zombie show. I kind of want them to do something like how NCIS does it, where it's like NCIS Los Angeles version. You know, maybe that's kind of silly. But I am kind of excited for this companion series, although I am a little bit skeptical as well, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But so far what we know is it's going to focus on this group of survivors in Los Angeles, so on the West Coast as opposed to the East Coast area, which is really neat. I'm actually kind of hoping they'll also film over here. We haven't really heard of specific filming locations because obviously they haven't even cast all of the cast members yet. So there was a kind of rumor that they were scouting locations in Los Angeles, but I kind of think right now people are, I think it was on like Reddit or something that someone was like, oh, TWD is scouting in my neighborhood. I kind of think it's just a lot of talk right now. Nobody really has proof of where they're scouting, at least I don't know about it. And it also seems a little bit early to be scouting when they don't even have all of their actresses cast yet. But either way, the setting is going to be in Los Angeles, which is really cool because it's on the opposite side of the country from where the Walking Dead show is. So a completely different scenery, and also it's supposed to take place kind of right at the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, the zombie epidemic. So we kind of get to see this time frame where there are still more people than there are zombies, walkers, excuse me, and kind of hopefully how people are dealing with it, how people are discovering that this is a zombie outbreak, which will be really, really interesting. We have a list of some of the characters that they are going to have in the show, and Sean Cabrera is this teacher at this school. It's played by the actor Cliff Curtis, which I think we've all seen him as more of a minor actor. I haven't really watched any of his movies or shows that he's been in, so I don't know how good of an actor he is, but I definitely recognized his face when they showed him, and it's kind of like seeing, obviously, Rick Grimes for the first time. So I think we're all a little bit skeptical on, is this guy able to carry the weight of being the main actor on the show, the main male actor on the show? I think he is. I mean, like I said, I haven't really seen a lot of stuff he's been in, but I have seen him before, and I think he'll do okay. I mean, it kind of depends on the character he plays, and you know, we don't really know anything about the character. We have a tiny brief description, so I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool. There is also going to be his ex-wife, which is named Andrea, and his son Cody. The fact that they are using the name Andrea again kind of has me a little miffed. Unless they plan to kind of revamp this Andrea into the Andrea like an Andrea from the comics, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they couldn't find any other female name than Andrea. You already used that. You guys already used Andrea. Don't use Andrea again. Come on. Pick another female name. I just absolutely think it's so ridiculous. I really hope that they don't actually use that name. It's silly. And to even if they do have plans of potentially making this Andrea character be more like the character from the comics, I just think that's stupid. I do. You guys fucked it up the first time, so be done with it. Don't bring in another Andrea, even if it's a companion series, and try to make it anything like the other one. I don't know. I think it's stupid. There's so many female names out there. Why Andrea, of all things? Anyway, so he has a son, Cody. They're joined by the guidance counselor of the school that Sean teaches at, Nancy Tompkins. No actress has been cast for that yet. And her two teenage children. Nick, who is played by Frank Delane, who was in the Harry Potter series as Lord Voldemort, not the adult version, the kid version, a younger kid version. And then Ashley, which is Alicia Debnam Carey from the movie Into the Storm, which I just watched that movie, but I don't really remember what she looked like or anything. I don't think her acting was very good. But, okay, so far, 3 children. We don't know how old this Cody is. Is it a teenager? I don't know. But Nancy Tompkins has 2 teenagers. And other characters listed for the show: Ashley's jock boyfriend, Matt, probably another teenager from the school. Nick's drug dealer friend, Casper, who, if they're friends and Nick is a teenager as well, probably another young person. A wise beyond his years student named Tobias, so another senior in high school student. And Art, the principal. Can I just say, it sounds like there's a lot of teenagers in this show. And I feel like I don't necessarily want to watch a zombie survival show with teenagers in it and have them all be the main characters. It seems silly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being skeptical. Did I mention I don't really like change? So, of course, because I love The Walking Dead so much, I am highly skeptical of how this companion series will live up to its original version. I am. The fact that it kind of seems like they're going to be opening the show as set at the school that Sean is teaching at, and Nancy is a guidance counselor there, and Art, the principal, and all of these teenagers that go to school there. It kind of seems like the premise is going to be that they're finding out about this epidemic while they're in school, or, you know, shortly thereafter, something like that. So it kind of seems like the school is going to be a big part of it, and a lot of the people involved in the school. Interested to see where it goes. There was some new news that just came out today, I think. Maybe it was yesterday. But, and I don't know how good this source is, but there was an article that came out saying that the companion series, I'm reading this here, might feature a familiar face that will remind viewers of a tragic moment from the original AMC series. And in quotes, one character who briefly appeared during a key season 1 episode. So there's been talk that it could be a couple different people, but it was only briefly appeared during a key season 1 episode. So there's been a lot of talk that it could possibly be Dr. Jenner. We all know, if you're caught up with The Walking Dead, that he died in that season 1 finale. I believe that was the finale. He died when the CDC exploded. And, but he was doing some key research there, and it seemed like he was part of, you know, a big research. Well, he wasn't necessarily, I think, now that I'm thinking of it. Gosh, it's been so long since I've seen that episode. His wife, I guess, if I remember correctly, was a big part of that research, and he was just there, and then he kind of took on that responsibility when she died, and then he was the only person left there. But I'm wondering if maybe we will see him briefly, since he was involved in the CDC, maybe on a, I don't even know, maybe on a news brief or something. Obviously, he was in the CDC in Atlanta, or somewhere over there. I can't remember where the CDC was exactly. So this new companion series is set in LA, so I don't really know how they will combine it. And I don't even know if this is true, but it would be kind of neat to see a season 1 character that we've seen before be kind of involved in that. And I think if they do choose to go that route, even if it's just kind of a cameo appearance, I think it will draw viewers in. So, you know, AMC could potentially be worried that maybe not all of us will want the companion series. We'll all be kind of skeptical of it. So if they have in the pilot episode somebody we've seen before, it might draw us in more and keep us watching. It might keep us interested, even if we're a little skeptical of the characters. When I first started watching The Walking Dead, if any of you guys know my story on how I started watching briefly, I came in halfway through season 3 and watched until the season 3 finale, and then went back and binge watched from season 1 to up to the second half of season 3 very quickly, within like a week. But what I remember was being really skeptical of the characters at first, because and granted, I came in the middle of season 3, so I was like, I don't know who you guys are, or anything like that. And the actors, I was like, the actors didn't stand out to me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But then as you watch this show, you get invested in them. And I kind of think seeing the few actors and actresses that they've signed on for this companion series so far, I am a little skeptical as well. So maybe they will bring in Dr. Jenner or somebody else that we saw briefly, and give them a cameo in the pilot episode. It'd be kind of cool. Probably draw in a lot of people. All in all, I am excited that there is going to potentially be a companion series. I'm excited that it's going to be on the West Coast. If it really takes off and does really well and has a couple seasons of the show, it would be cool, since I'm so close, to be able to drive down and see some of the filming locations and things, since I'm so far away from Georgia right now. I'm in Oregon, for those of you who don't know. I'm so far away from Georgia that it's really quite a long trip. It takes quite a lot of planning to be able to go and visit down there, which I would love to do someday. But it would be kind of cool if the companion series got as much hype over here and we got to see the filming locations as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think for the companion series. Are you guys excited for it? Are you skeptical of it? What do you think of this Andrea character? What do you think of Cliff Curtis playing this main character? He's our new Rick Grimes. I mean, that's a big shoes to fill. Big guy to live up to. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know, I mean, we expect a lot from our main characters. So I'll be really interested to see who they pick as the main actress of the show for the female lead, Nancy Tompkins. So I'll probably do another quick video when we figure all that out and let you guys know what I think about that, and if we get any other actors cast for the remaining characters, or if we get any more tidbits, I'll definitely let you know. Also leave down in the comments below, what do you want my next video to be about? Weekly Walker Talks every week. I need topics, guys, because you know that I tend to sometimes get really, I don't know, I get my own walker withdrawals, and then I find it really hard to record videos. What do you guys think of me sitting right here? Is it okay that I'm not sitting over there? Because I feel a little more comfortable sitting right here. in front of you guys. It's a little bit more relaxing than sitting and having good posture up against the poster. I was thinking maybe it would be okay to do weekly walker talks here with you guys. It feels a little more personal than sitting up straight and being in front of my poster. That seems a little more, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, guys. Whatever. I love you. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Time of the week again for our weekly walker talk, helping ease your walking withdrawals. What the fuck is that? Guys, it's Meg, and it's that time of the week again where we get to talk about the best show. No! We're in the hiatus, Megan. It's not the best show on television right now because there's no show on right now. It's Weekly Walker Talk.